Now, after initializing two instance variables and static variable, now let us call the instance method. Instance method, object oriented method. So via object only we can call. So how I am calling? R R1 dot calculate floor area I am calling. Calling, and that returns the value and it is assigned to floor area. Now every time you just pose some questions and try to get answer. What is this variable? What to call? Now already I introduced to you instance variable, static variables, and local variables. What is this variable? Floor area. Just think. Actually, main is a method. Within the main, you have defined it. So it should be a local variable. So floor area, it is assigned to floor area. Thereafter, we are writing using SOP statement. We are writing the floor area in SFT. This is floor area in SFT. Thereafter, we have to convert the area in SFT into area into SMT. For that purpose, we are calling convert area SFT to SMT. What type of method it is? Static method. Static method means class oriented method. So what we did, just you understand that. Room, class name we have used. What we have used? Object name we have used. So we are calling this, and we have to pass floor area. Now you see, without passing floor area, how it can get it? So here you are passing floor area, that's why it is able to get it. And here in the previous program I explained, I didn't give argument to this, I am giving argument to this. This point you must master, you should not have any doubt. Actually, now once we define the class, it is encapsulated, it is like your body. So if it is your kidney and all that, your kidney requires some input that is available here, it takes. That's why we need not give here length and breadth are required. Length and breadth obviously are available directly. As far as this is concerned, what is required? Area is required. Where is the area? Area is not within this region, so it has to get from outside. That's why we are giving an argument to this. And now one more alternative I am telling you. Without getting it from here, if you want, here you can call this method, calculate floor area method you can call, then you can get it. However, I don't want to complicate the issue. First, one alternative you learn and master it. Thereafter, whenever context comes and all that, I tell you. Just a simple clue I am giving. Instead of calling it, instead of receiving it from there, you can directly call this method from here as a parameter. Then it supplies that. Okay. Now, as a result of that, it is area in SFT is converted into area into SMT, and because of this SOP statement, it is written. So this is the implementation class. So finally, you have to understand that. First, understand, see the what output you are expecting from a program. First, you write that. Thereafter, with a reference to that, you analyze you understand the domain, and analyze that, and analyze that, and you identify which instance variables are required, which static variables are required. Static variables are not compulsory. When static variables we have to define, when a common value is there which is used by all the objects, that is the right candidate for declaring a static variable. In the previous case, pi is used by every circle object, that's why that we declared as static. In this case, our assumption is, in a building the height of the all rooms are common. Length and breadth of each room may be unique, but height is common for all rooms. That's why this is the right candidate for static. Thereafter, methods. As far as methods are concerned, all methods normally are instance methods only. A particular method is providing is acting as a utility method, that is the right candidate for a static method. One more example here, conversion of area SFT into SMT, square centimeters into square inches I have given. One more example for your assertion sake I am giving. Suppose if we have given a cash, you are writing a cash bill program. In cash bill program and all that, ultimately you want a bill amount is there. That bill amount you want to round off the amount. So for all bill amounts, the amount should be, final amount should be rounded off. Round off means the paise part 50 or more is there, then it will be made as 1 and added to rupees, and less than 50 it is ignored. So a round off bill amount, that is the right candidate for the static method, because it is a common utility method. But one thing I am telling you, static methods very rarely we use. Whenever you find such type of utility method in your program domain, then you can declare them as static. It is not compulsory, but if you declare it as static, then it represents, it demonstrates your common sense and command over the language. That is very important. Once some professional reads your program and all that, then he can understand what type of person you are, what is the your knowledge, take care of your knowledge, all that he can understand. Always I am telling you one thing, your program speaks, program demonstrate the level of standard of your knowledge. That's why when you are writing program, you apply your aptitude, common sense, that is very important. Then first you understand all these elements practically, and first you understand these two programs thoroughly. You must understand each and every element in the program. If you have any doubts and all that, once again you watch the lecture and read the text. Thereafter you proceed, because the four elements are core elements in a object oriented program, especially in Java.